First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles!
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Osceola Seminole Basketball. We are at the Palace of Northeast Arkansas Seminole Arena for a big conference game today, Bobby. One that was supposed to play last night, but they moved it to today due to shortage of referees. But nevertheless, it's the Osceola Seminoles and the Rivercrest Colts going to get it on this afternoon from the Palace.
Always a heated Mississippi County rivalry. I don't care if we're playing tiddlywinks. These two teams get together, and it's going to be a game. And you got a very talented basketball team on the Seminole side facing a very talented basketball team on the Colts side. It's going to be a great ball game, I think.
No doubt about it. Both teams are, just not a lot of games played on either team. Usually by now, both teams have played a lot of games. You know, Rivercrest played for a state championship in football this year. Osceola made it to the first round. But due to COVID, there's been a lot of games that have been canceled. So there'll be two teams here tonight that are going to have to figure out what each other does because both of them are still trying to figure out what they're doing. So, you'll see two teams here tonight try to find out their identity. But no matter what, this is going to be up and down, up and down. It's going to be a wide-open ball game. Both these teams love to run that style of offense, and that's going to be the style that you're going to see here tonight. First for the Rivercrest Colts, they are coached by Hunter Robinson, 3-2 overall, 2-1 conference. Right now, fourth in the conference with Osceola, Manila, and I think Corning's in third place right now, and Rivercrest is in fourth. Their wins come to Cross County, 67-38, Walnut Ridge, 55-52, and Gosnell, 69-48. Their losses come to Corning, 48-39, and Wynn, 57-46. And some of the players I know you'll watch out for tonight, Alex Askew is a senior that's returning here tonight. He'll play big for Rivercrest. You'll also have to watch Cam Turner. He's a hustler. He was a football captain on football, but he's a hustler in basketball, and he'll be wide open here tonight.
You're gonna have to watch Clay Burks too. Clay's is very quick. He's got really good body control and can shoot the basketball. This will be one of the few teams that athletically can probably match up with the Seminoles. I think Osceola's a lot longer than Rivercrest, but as far as the kids that can get out and play the game, this will be one of the few teams they'll see as many athletes as they have.
For your Osceola Seminoles, they are coached by Vernon Wilson, 6-3 overall, 5-0 in conference, tied for first place with Manila. Both teams are 5-0 in conference. Wins come to Walnut Ridge, 86-71. Corning 59-37, Paragould 77-63, Gosnell 63-37, Piggott 111-53, and Harrisburg 90-27. The losses come to Blytheville twice out of conference, and they lost to Valley View first game of the season by 5. And Bobby, looking at the last two games that we've been able to call for them, you scored 90 points against Harrisburg, 111 to Piggott. I got to tell you that Osceola is getting some kind of rhythm in their offensive end.
Well, they've got just a truckload of shooters. Just about everybody on the basketball team shoot the basketball. As I go down, I look at our as I look at the roster and I think about, who has range on this basketball team, I look at Chris Littleton. He can shoot it from anywhere on the floor. Clavian Bass, the last ball game we had against Harrisburg, he's lighting it up. Jerry Long can hit a three. Tony McNeil hit several threes. And you go down and I look at Terry Harris. Terry has got about as pure and a pretty jump shot as anybody I've seen in a long time. Reggie Williams comes out, starts shooting the threes. I mean, it's just, there's an endless number of shooters on this Osceola basketball team. And what we saw against Piggott and Harrisburg is the three-point defense in those teams just wasn't very good. These kids get hot on the Seminoles side, and they're going to put up a lot of points. And of course, that's bolstered by the inside play of Dalen Love and A.J. Harris. And that's it's a really deadly 1-2 punch for a basketball team.
Just watched the junior high game. Just ended right before we come on the air. Osceola defeats Rivercrest as junior high 42-26. So it's a big win for the junior high Seminoles in conference. But Bobby, looking at that game, I always look and see how the referees call that ball game, and they let them play. A lot of slapping, a lot of hand checking. They let them kids play, and if you're a Seminole fan, that's what you want here tonight, because that's what the Seminoles like to do. They love to slap at the ball. They love to put pressure on you. They want to get right up on you. They want to put some little pressure on you. If you got a referee that calls it kind of tight, that goes a disadvantage to Osceola. But if these referees call the junior high game like they call the high school game, I think both of these teams here tonight will it'll be good for them.
And I think that what we saw in the junior high ball game, a lot of times the officials and having officiated a lot of basketball myself, the younger kids, you tend to let them get away with a little bit more because you don't expect them to have the discipline or the control that the older kids do. So I don't know how much we can read into that, but I do know this: Coach Wilson wants to feed his offense off of his defense. He wants hands in the passing lanes. He wants pressure. Now, whether or not he'll come out and try to press Rivercrest full court, I don't know. He's certainly going to pick them up at half court and make them work. And that's how this basketball team is driven. They want to get out quick. They want to get down and look for the dribble drive. If they don't see it, kick it out for a shooter. It's going to be a good ball game. But Coach Wilson is definitely going to have his team geared to make things happen defensively.
No doubt about that. I want to thank everybody watching the Seminole Nation on Facebook and YouTube. If you're watching the Seminole Nation on Facebook, please hit that like button. We'd love you to like our page. That way you can be up to date on everything going on every time we come live with the Seminole Nation. And also on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. That subscribe button helps us see who's members of our page and who we can get information out to every time the Seminole Nation goes live. So we want to thank everybody tonight watching on the Seminole Nation Facebook and YouTube pages. Want to thank our sponsors. First and foremost, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. We appreciate them so much. Without them, it would not be possible. And also, Bugmobile Pest Control. Want to thank Bugmobile very much. That's another big sponsor for us. Want to thank Roller Swift Funeral Home for being a big sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Osceola School District. We want to thank them so much. Folks, what we're going to do right now, we're going to take a pause. Just hang on. We've got the colors coming out here tonight. So we're going to have a national anthem. So if everybody would just hold tight here and let us do this national anthem, you'll be able to hear it in the background. The Osceola JRRTC is going to do the colors. Just stand by for the national anthem, folks. All right, great job there by the JRTC for the Osceola High School here. And again, Osceola and Rivercrest, big conference game here, fixing to happen. And finna have the starting lineups from the public address announcer, Mr. Torian Bell.
Are you ready?
Bobby does a great job of getting them hyped up here at Seminole Arena.
He does. Torian does a great job.
Nation, are you ready? Welcome to the Power of the Golden Microphone to the Seminole Stadium for the final contest of the afternoon. Featuring the vision.
First and foremost, Rivercrest Colts will have their starting lineup first. Once again, they are coached by Mr. Hunter Robinson. And Bobby, both these teams that you see on this floor tonight were co-champions, state champions last year.
That's right.
And that was due to the COVID. They couldn't play the state championship game. They gave both teams the state championship. Starting for Rivercrest is number 2, Alex Askew. Number 3, Clay Burks. Number 11, Cam Turner. Number 13, Braylon Diggs. And number 22, Jalen West. And now for your Osceola Seminoles, they are once again coached by Vernon Wilson. Going to start number 4 tonight at guard. Terry Harris, 6'2" senior for the Seminoles. Also number 3 to Clavion Bass. He's also a 5'11" senior for Osceola. Chris Littleton is our one of our captains for Osceola. Anthony Harris Jr., number 12. And number 1, Dalen Love. And I think we got a number change here for Chris. Bobby, I think that's going to be,
Chris
he's going to be 33 tonight for Chris Littleton. That's why we had that pause there. I heard two different things.
And that's a Vernon Wilson staple. You just never know who's going to wear what number.
That's right. That's right. Jumping for Rivercrest will be Braylon Diggs, and Dalen Love's going to jump for Osceola. And here we go from the Palace. Ball's in the air. Rivercrest is going to control the tip. That's Turner. He's going to bring it across the timeline. Top of the key. Setting the offense up. He's going to dribble to his right. He'll go down the lane, and it's blocked by Dalen Love, and the Seminoles are going to have the ball. Bass across the timeline to Love. Love's going to take a three-point shot. It's up, no good. That's not the shot Osceola wants, Bobby.
No, that's not the shot Dalen needs to take there. But you do see his presence on the defensive end of the floor.
Close to being back court there.
Very close.
And there's a steal by A.J. Harris. Now he's across the timeline. He's going to go up, lay the ball off the glass, and good. And Osceola's got the lead 2-0.
Just defensive, again, we're talking about getting their hands in the passing lanes, and a good job by A.J. just to get the ball down the floor and get it off the glass and score those first 2 points.
Turner's got the basketball on the right elbow. He's going to look to drive. Well, he's over to Askew. Now he's on the left elbow, back to top of the key. Back to Turner. Turner's going to take a quick shot. It's up and good. 2-2.
Nice 17-foot jump shot there by Cam Turner.
Chris Littleton now going to drive the lane. Left-handed up, no good, and Rivercrest is going to have the rebound, and here they come. Askew right down the lane, right over the top of the rim, and Rivercrest takes the lead.
That's going to be that's the guy right there you got to watch if you're Seminole. You got to watch Alex Askew. He can really play. He's good with the basketball in his hands. He's going to drive.
Comes another three-point shot for Dalen Love, and Anthony Harris Jr.'s got it blocked. And once again, I don't know what that was. It was a bad pass.
Clay Burks just throws a bad pass. Oh.
Cam Turner's going to pick up the foul for Rivercrest. That's his first, team first.
Looked ugly, but there wasn't anything.
He's going to lay it off the glass for 2.
That's where you want to see Dalen Love.
Askew, right side. Up and good. 2 points for Alex Askew.
The mid-range jump shot of Alex Askew is dangerous.
Dayton Love underneath. It's going to be whistled and a foul. Ashew's going to get the foul. That's his first, team's second.
Dalen's got to make those free throws. He needs those. That's an essential part of his game. He's going to have to make his free throws.
And he makes a second. .65, Rivercrest leading by 1, 5:40 left in the first period.
If the first 3 minutes are any indication, this is going to be a barn burner. This is going to be a great ball game to watch.
Turner's got it top of the key. They're going to slow the basketball down. They do not want to get into a running match with Osceola, and you can tell that's what they're wanting to do right off the front end. He's going to shoot the three-pointer. It's up and good. 9-5, 4-point lead by Rivercrest. Chris Littleton, three-point shot's no good. And Rivercrest's going to have the run out. Throws it up to Askew, and it's blocked.
What a block by A.J.
And there's a steal. I told you they're going to let them play. Cam Turner lays it off the glass and good. Hey, they're letting them play, and that's what you want. Right now, Rivercrest is making Osceola pay for it.
You see Dontavian Littleton on the floor for Osceola. It's a game here where Rivercrest is taking Osceola out of its game just a little bit. And you're going to see Osceola is going to go big here. Dalen Love, A.J. Harrison, Dontavian Littleton all on the floor at the same time. Going to try to control the back.
And
I'm not sure how you love to see that from Chris. He's a shooter. He shoots the basketball, misses, and he follows his shot, goes in, works hard. They may be letting them play just a little too much.
I was going to say, they are letting them play. There's a steal. Don Taven up to Dalen Love. He loses it out of bounds. It's going to be Osceola's basketball. A little bit too much. Just go to the hole and lay it off the glass. That's what I'd like to see.
Dalen just taking the ball behind his back when he didn't need to. Just go up strong.
Pass top the key. They're going to set it up.
Dalen to be.
Free to Clavion Bass, be his first, team first.
And you can see Osceola starting to try to turn up the pressure just a little bit.
Ashew's going to be fouled by Anthony Harris Jr. Be his first, team second. Shooting two is number 2, Alex Askew.
Just a little too much body there by A.J. He's got to keep his feet set. He's tall enough to stand in there and defend against Alex Askew without going over the top and fouling.
And he makes the second free throw. 12-7, 5-point lead for the Colts. 3:27 left in the first quarter. Bass going to bring it across the timeline. Goes right down the lane, tries to lay it up, knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Osceola's basketball.
DeClavion's got to look to dish that basketball there. He gets a nice pickup high by A.J. Harrison, opens him up. He's got to look to the wing or try to find Dalen down low.
And Dalen Love's got it down low. It's up, no good. Littleton back to Love. 3 shots under the goal. Littleton, there's a foul.
There's a foul.
Probably could have caught about 10 in there somewhere.
But again, you see there. That's why Coach Wilson went big, controlling the offensive glass, getting multiple looks. Now they're not falling right now, but that's gonna pay off later in the basketball game when you're able to control a backboard like that.
Foul on number 13, Brethren Diggs, his first, team third. Dontavian Littleton shooting free throws, makes the first one.
Another advantage there is that Rivercrest doesn't go quite as deep as Osceola. And that's going to come into play.
In the ball game is number 1, Rodney Thomas. We got him as 4, Bobby. He's number 1, Rodney Thomas. Both free throws made. 3-point lead for Rivercrest. Clay Burks with a three-pointer. He can shoot it, folks.
Clay can really light it up. Clay Burks is a great shooter.
Chris Littleton short. Osceola's got the rebound. Throws it away. And that's Alex Askew.
A little behind the back pass there by Clay Burks on the break. Like I said, this is one of the few teams Osceola will see that can match them athlete for athlete.
Chris Littleton's got the rebound. He can't make a shot. Dalen Love's going to have the easy 2 points on the turnover. Askew's in the corner. Here comes a three-point shot. It's up and good. And Osceola's got timeout. 20-11, 2:02 left in the first quarter. Be a 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with them back in 30 seconds.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-04.
And we are back. 2:02 left in the first period. Rivercrest 20, Osceola 11. Osceola's got the basketball. Got a new lineup. Already got some new kids in for Osceola.
Ja'Kalis James on the floor for Osceola.
Zarian Spears.
Jerry Long.
Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be Rivercrest's basketball.
Good hustle there by Tony McNeil to get back, get his hand on the basketball, and stop the break. We see Rivercrest wants to run out. They're getting offensive rebounds on missed shots and want to run out.
Askew's on the left elbow. Now he's going to drive. Puts up a shot, no good. Another missed shot inside. Finally, Tony McNeil's got the rebound. Zarian Spears. He's going to lay it off the glass and good.
Good job there by Zarian Spears to avoid the contact, go around the man, use good body control, get the layup.
Ball goes out of bounds. That's good defense there by Ja'Kalis James.
Ja'Kalis is that's our sixth grader, and he's super quick. He's a really good defender. He's a very good on the ball defender, and you see how much confidence Coach Wilson has in him because he's got him on Rivercrest's best shooter, which is Alex Askew.
Turner brings it up the floor. Now Turner's going to drive to his right, gives it to Rodney Thomas. Thomas goes down the lane, lays it up off the glass, no good. And AJ's got the rebound. He's got to get he can't hold that ball in there like a piece of bread. He's got to get it out of there. Here comes Tony McNeil for three. It's up, no good. And they got a run out. Cam Turner.
Oop.
That's a jump ball.
Yeah,
That is,
that's a
folks.
jump
When you see that ball lodge like that, they don't get the points. It's a jump ball, and Osceola will have it on the all-day possession. You don't see that a whole lot.
Not on a layup. And again, Michael, people, if the folks at home are saying, okay, what does Osceola do to stop the bleeding? What do we do to stop these runouts? We got to make shots.
Yeah, you got to make shots.
You got to make your shots.
Jerry Long brings across the timeline. He's going to dribble to his left. Throws it to Spears. Back to McNeil. Here comes a three-point shot. It's up, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds on Osceola. Be Rivercrest's basketball. Leading by 7. 28.6 seconds left here before the end of the first period.
Now you see the full court pressure from Osceola.
Man, we're going to have a foul. Going to be Tony McNeil. His first. Team third.
I got to tell you, Michael, that face shield that Coach Wilson's wearing is not going to last the whole ball game. It's not going to make it.
Vasquez top of the key. Now he gets it over to the left. Here's Latham. He's got it on the left elbow. Now he's going to back it out, check the time. Trying to get it to Rodney Thomas. And we've got a whistle and a foul.
They're going to get Ja'Kalis James there. He's, and I understand there's a foul called there, but you got to love the hustle by Ja'Kalis. And the kid's working so hard defensively, and that's hard to get kids to do.
Misses the shot. Ola's got the rebound. Here comes a half-court shot, and it's no good. And that's going to end the first quarter with your score, Rivercrest 20, Osceola 13. We'll take a timeout, let our sponsors get a word in. We're back in 1 minute.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
As we start the second quarter, Rivercrest leading 20-13. Got a whistle and a foul. And they're going to count that bucket?
Did he count? He
Yes,
did count
counted
it.
the bucket.
Carmelo Vasquez on the drive to the lane gets fouled by Jerry Long. It looked like the foul occurred on the floor, but they're going to give him the bucket. It's going to be an and one situation for Carmelo Vasquez.
Wow. 23-13, 10-point lead for Rivercrest, 7:54 left in the second. Bobby Seminoles going to have to find an answer.
They're just going to have to the shots are going to have to start falling. It's been an uncharacteristically poor shooting night. And that's what they need right there. More of that is what they need.
Dalen Love
and A.J. Harris on the block, get the ball inside, get those easy shots, and get back in the ball game.
Thomas on the left elbow, back out to Ashley's going to look to drive. Now he's going to come back out, shoot a three-pointer. It's up no good. And the rebound comes to Osceola. James gives it to Jerry Long. Jerry Long goes down the lane, lays it up no good. And right now, they just ain't falling. And they're going to say James stepped out of bounds on the baseline.
And that's the problem, Michael. The shots just aren't falling. That's the reason they need to go ahead. There's not a player on the Rivercrest Colt basketball team. Great steal by Chris Littleton. Just can't finish the layup. And that tells you something.
I'd like to play too tight. They just need to loosen up and play the game.
There's not a player on the Rivercrest Colt basketball team that can guard Dalen Love down low. That's what they need to exploit.
Here comes a three-pointer by Vasquez. It's up and good. Left him wide open. Jerry Long got the ball come across the timeline. It's stolen. And misses the layup. They get the rebound. That's Rodney Thomas. He lays it off the glass and good. 13-point lead.
When it's all going right, it's all going right. Osceola's just got to push through this and continue to work the basketball down low. And just like that, A.J. Harris going in. Vasquez has no choice but to either foul him or let him go and make the layup. And that's just got to fight through this in that with that type of basketball game.
Fouls on number 22, Jalen West, his first, team fourth. Two coming from Osceola. Anthony Harris Jr., first free throws up and good.
Again, you hold a distinct size advantage. You need to utilize it. I know everybody likes three-point shots, and they're pretty, and it's, a lot of points quick, but use what tools you have.
Going to be a block on Osceola. It's Terry Harris. Bass is going to count. Terry Harris's first foul, team sixth.
And they're gonna give Terry that block. And then people say, well, his feet were set. His feet were set, but he was standing underneath the rim, and you're gonna get called for that every time.
I think Osceola's going to want a timeout. Rivercrest leading by 14, 30 to 16 here in the second quarter. I'll take a quick timeout with them, 30 seconds. We'll be back after a word from the Osceola School District.
Successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting.
And we are back here at the Palace, Seminole Arena. 6:25 left in the second. Osceola is trailing by 14, Bobby, here in the second. And Bobby, I just think Osceola's playing it really tight. They're not loose. They're they want everything to be perfect. They just need to play the game and settle down and play the basketball game.
That's exactly right. They're pressing. They wanted to get out to a quick start. We saw things like Dalen Love taking a couple of threes, and you want to see Dalen on the block. You want to see him down low. You just got to continue to push through this and weather the storm.
Jalen West shooting the free throw. Misses the free throw. Littleton's got the rebound. Inside to Love. Love looks. Knocked away. And that's a steal. Askew's got it on the right elbow. They're going to run a little clock. They're going to make sure of it. Try to throw it down low, and he does get it down low. Reverse layup's no good. And the ball's on the floor. Rivercrest has the rebound. And what a shot. What a shot right there by number 5, Carmelo Vasquez.
Continue to work hard until he got an open look.
Gonna get number 1, number 1.
Rodney Thomas.
Rodney Thomas. Be his first, team 5th. Littleton's gonna shoot a 3-point shot. It's up and good. Chris Littleton.
That's a good sign for Osceola right there. If Chris can find his stroke, things will get better. That's the first one he's hit tonight. Again, a very good sign for Osceola.
Askew on the left elbow. Back to Turner. Turner looks to drive. Throws it inside. Shots up, no good. Love's got the rebound.
Good defense by A.J. Harris there.
Don Taven goes down the lane, lays it up, no good. We got a whistle and a charge.
That's a rough call there against Don Taven. But Don Taven's a big kid. The officials, you get that flop every once in a while, just a little bit of flop.
32-19, 4:53 left in the second. Ashew's got it in the right corner. He's going to look to drive. Going to go out of bounds. It'll be Rivercrest's basketball. They say Osceola touched it last.
Again, getting those hands in the passing lanes is what Coach Wilson teaches, and you see it working for Osceola right there.
Gets it inside to Askew. He misses the shot. Littleton's got the rebound. And Rodney Thomas is going to pick up his second for Rivercrest. Be his second, team 6.
Osceola wants to get out quick. They want to get down the floor. I think at times there it'd be beneficial if they would just slow down just a little bit, gather themselves, and set the offense.
Love. Now Love's going to drive. He's going to one hand tomahawk it. And Rivercrest is going to take a timeout after that. Coach Robinson does not want this crowd to get involved, and that's the reason for that timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back after a word from First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And we are back, 32-21, 4:23 left in the second. Bobby, you saw a little life there from Osceola, little ump in your stroke. And Coach Robinson hurry up, got a timeout. They wanted to stop all that momentum.
Well, you get a 3-point shot that goes down for Chris Littleton, which is a good sign. And then Dalen Love shows you his presence on the inside with the dunk. Shows that the Seminoles are starting to come to life.
Askew top of the key over to Thomas. Thomas is going to his right. Now he's going to drive down the lane, gets it blocked. And
There it
they're
is.
going to say it went off a Rivercrest player, and it'll be Osceola's basketball.
And that's the presence that Dalen Love brings right there. He's long, 6'6", junior, and he gives you that on both ends of the floor.
Chris Littleton's going to drive. Baseline shots up, no good. AJ's got the rebound, and he's got the shot, but it's going to be a whistle and a foul.
Again, that size. That size advantage that you have if you're Osceola and get in there and rebound the basketball, go back up, good things will happen.
Jalen West picked up that foul. His free throw from AJ. Both teams got 7 fouls. Going to be 1-1 throughout this. You know he can make them, Bobby, because we watched him in warm-ups make about 25 straight. A little different when you got all them people around you.
That's correct.
Ashley's going to drive the lane, and we've got a whistle and a block. Be Jerry Long, be his second, team 8th.
And that's
Go Osceola's way. Free throws up, no good. Love's got the rebound, and here he comes. Right down the lane. He's going to try to lay it up, no good. And there's a steal in the backcourt. Chris Littleton for 3. Good. Big three-pointer for Chris Littleton. Seminoles are back in it, folks. 8-point lead now for Rivercrest. 3-14.
Again, working hard defensively. Working hard.
There's a shooter right there. He misses it this time. Got lucky there. Went halfway down. Don Taven. And throws it away.
Just got to play under control. You got to play under control, and that's uncharacteristic of Don Taven. He's usually a very controlled basketball player. They're trying to do too much too quick. You're gonna have to work back into the ball game point by point. You're not gonna get it all back at once.
A little frustration too.
It is.
He thought it was foul going to the hole. He didn't get it.
Well, that's a kid that's gonna make noise in any sport he plays. He's a great kid.
Askew makes the first free throw. He's going to earn the bonus. Misses the second one. Love's got the rebound. Love.
Dalen's just trying to do too much. He's going to have to give the basketball up to a guard, come down and set the offense up.
Going to get number 11, Cam Turner. That's his second, team 8th.
You got to love the hustle. You got to love the fact that Dalen's working really, really hard, but he needs to find the ball handler and give it up, get down the floor and get set up.
Misses the free throw. Free throws, we'll count them at half. And Alex Askew goes to the hole, lays it off glass and good. Chris Littleton up for 3, no good. Jerry Long's got the rebound. He brings it back out. They're going to try to trap him. Spears into AJ over to Love, and we've got a whistle and another foul.
That's where you want to see Dalen right there. Catch the ball on the wing or catch it at the elbow and take a drive or set up on the block and post. That's where Dalen is he's just a killer there in the lane. And that's what Osceola needs to do is feeding the basketball low.
Fouls on number 13, Braylon Diggs. To his second, team 9th. Missed free throw, one more coming. Manny makes the second one. 10-point lead now. 10-point lead now for Rivercrest. Missed shot. Missed, and Osceola's they had the rebound. Lost it. And
Just got tipped away from Chris Littleton.
Diggs is going to have the 2 points. Back to a 12-point lead. Chris Littleton can take a deep three-pointer. That's not what you needed there.
Look at Dalen Love work hard and get back.
Spears is going to go down the lane, lays it up, no good. We got a whistle and a foul. Foul's going to be on number 5. That's Vasquez. His first, team 10th. Should be 2 shots.
You got to love the hustle and the effort that Dalen Love puts into the basketball game. You get a steal and he gets down and gets back down the floor defensively and gets a block. That's tremendous hustle.
Missed the free throw. Free throw's killing Osceola right now, Bobby.
And I think I've told you this before. I don't like the strategy here of conceding the rebound used by Coach Wilson. And I don't understand why you pull off. I understand that Rivercrest is getting a lot of runouts and they're beating you down the floor, but right here on the miss, you're just conceding the basketball.
Had a lane violation. Going to have one more coming. And he missed 3 straight. 12-point lead. They're going to try to throw it across to Askew. Now Askew's he's going to shoot a 3-point shot. It's up and nothing but net.
He can really stroke it.
He can. 15. Spears has it. Tries to throw it down in the corner, and Rivercrest knocks it out of bounds. Need to put them big man back on the block.
They need to find a way to get the ball into the post.
Seminoles frustrated. They got to swallow this. Here comes a big
wow.
three-pointer. Way off. Rivercrest goes back down the lane. Going to be lost out of bounds, but it'll be Rivercrest's basketball with 1:08 left, 40-25, 15-point lead.
You can get a better shot than what Jerry Long took.
Turner on the right elbow. Here comes a shot. It's up, no good. Rivercrest got the rebound, knocked out of bounds by Osceola. Rivercrest had the rebound back.
Quick hands there by Chris Littleton, just tapped the basketball away. He'd like to keep it in bounds and get possession of it, but stopped a probable layup. Yeah, he doubled.
Double dribble. But man, that was a collision. The collision between Terry Harris and Vasquez there.
It was.
Spears is coming out. Tony McNeil's coming in. Need something positive here. That's good.
And it's a good shot. I mean, it hit, but
it ain't what he wanted.
It's poor shot selection.
Because when he shot it, I heard Coach Wilson say no.
Yeah.
They're gonna shoot. They're gonna set up for one here. And there's a steal.
There's pressure by Osceola.
Jerry Long goes down the lane, lays it up, no good. And they're going to have a foul.
They're going to get Terry Harris. But if Terry Harris just runs by, AJ's going to pin that thing on the backboard.
Every time Osceola does something good, they can't keep it, Bobby. It's they got to keep playing.
Again, you just got to realize that this Rivercrest basketball team plays well together, and you've got to play to your strengths. You can't get out of your game plan and start to become desperate trying to get back in the ball game. You just work hard and you get back in the ball game.
Jalen West makes 1 out of 2. Ball's knocked out of bounds.
Looking to get the ball to Chris Littleton.
Terry Harris has got it. He's going to shoot the three-pointer top of the key. It's up.
I don't know I've ever seen Terry miss one that bad. I was thinking to myself, how can they let him step closer and get his feet set? Because he's that good a shooter. But that just tells you what's going on right now with Osceola. They just got to go in at halftime and figure out what the issues are and just start to play within themselves.
It's playing real tight, Bobby. Osceola's playing real tight. Hey, but hats off to Rivercrest. They're coming in here playing good basketball. They're playing together. They're playing loose. Osceola needs to just play. They're trying. I think they're trying too hard.
Again, this is one of the few basketball teams that will match you athletically in this conference. Osceola just possesses tremendous athleticism, and Rivercrest does as well. When you look at matchups, when I think about what would we do to combat this basketball team, your advantage is size. And I would force them to play a half-court offense. Get the ball down low to Dalen Love and to A.J. Harris. I mean, you've already seen that they have the capability of getting into foul trouble. Force them to play defense on the block. They're not going to be able to stop you. They're going to have to foul you at some point.
No doubt about it. So, hey, what we'll do right now, we want to let our sponsors get a word in. I want to thank our sponsors, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, Bugmobile Pest Control, Roller Swift Funeral Home, and the Osceola School District. I want to thank you so much for sponsoring the Seminole Nation and Seminole basketball. Take a quick time out. Let our sponsors get a word in. Back in 2 minutes.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles!
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles!
And we are back here at Seminole Arena here on the campus of Osceola High School. 41-28, Rivercrest leading Osceola at the half. Looking at the stats for the first half, Rivercrest outscored Osceola 20-13 in the first quarter. And then 21-15 in the second quarter. Leading scorer for the Colts is Alex Askew. 13 points is what it looks like he's got. And then Carmelo Vasquez has got 7. Also, Cam Turner's got 7. For Osceola, Dalen Love's got 12. Chris Littleton's got 6. And that's pretty much the gist of the scoring. But Bobby, one thing I wanted to make sure I looked at, I wanted to count up the free throws, and give me just a second here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 missed free throws in the first half. And we had 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 made. 5 made, 8 missed.
That's 8 points left on the floor that puts you within 5 points. This Rivercrest Colt basketball team just got to have those free throws. And again, like I said right at the end of the first half, right before we went to break, I think Osceola just needs to get the basketball down low to Dalen Love and A.J. Harris and force Rivercrest to defend them on the block. It'll change the way the outlook on the basketball game.
No doubt about that. And one of the, both these teams, when they play each other, they all know each other is one thing. All these kids, they play summer ball together, and a lot of them know each other, outside of basketball, because, with Osceola and Wilson or Rivercrest in that area, a lot of them kids are from Luxor, who's, just a few miles up the road.
Go Panthers.
Here. Yeah, go Panthers. And so, all these kids know each other, and they kind of know how they play. It's just a known fact. When Osceola and Rivercrest gets together, it's just the way it is. They play each other tough. And, I tell you, Bobby, being real serious, I don't know how it's going to work out with district and regional and state this year due to the COVID pandemic. But both these teams are teams that can play deep in the playoffs.
That's correct. Again, co-state champions last year.
Yes.
And that's, that shows on the basketball floor tonight. Osceola only lost a couple of seniors. And we had contributors on the basketball court all last year that are still here this year. They continue to play hard, and the same thing for Rivercrest. So you knew this would be a good basketball game. You knew both teams are excellent basketball teams. Now we'll just see what the second half holds.
Well, thank everybody for watching on the Seminole Nation Facebook and YouTube pages. Please hit like on the Facebook page and hit the subscribe button on the YouTube page, please. That will help us out so much. And thank you so much for doing what you do when you watch the Seminole
Nation.
Chris Littleton standing right here in front of our table. He's going to inbound the basketball for Osceola.
I think we're seeing Reggie Williams for the first time this afternoon, and that's another shooter that Osceola could really use to get hot.
So they're trying to get it inside there, threw it to AJ on the free throw line. Jerry Long's got it up. He's going to throw it over to Chris Littleton. Now Dalen Love. He's going to drive to the hole, lays it up, no good. We got a whistle and a foul.
And that's what just exactly what we were talking about coming out of the break. There is play post basketball, make them defend Dalen Love, AJ Harris. And what you saw was some high-low posts there. Coach Wilson comes out and opens up in the high-low, and immediately it pays dividends. Dalen Love gets a drive and he's fouled, gets 2 free throws.
Fouls on Jalen West to be his third. Dalen hits 2 free throws. 41-30, 11-point lead for the Colts. Turner comes across the timeline. Throws a crossover. He's gonna get it inside, and it's a hot potato right now, folks. But Askew's gonna get it back. Throws the air ball up. It's gonna go off of Rivercrest and be Osceola's basketball.
And again, Dalen Love, we talk about it a lot, but he's working hard down there, getting his hands in the passing lanes. Good defense by Osceola.
Dalen Love's going to take a 3-point shot. It's up and good. Finally got one to fall.
He did. He's going to keep shooting it till it fell.
Askew on the right elbow. Clay Burks, he'll shoot it if you give it to him. And now Turner's going to shoot it.
Just can't stand there and watch him shoot the basketball. Somebody's got to pull out on him and defend him there.
Chris Littleton's going to shoot a long three-pointer. It's up and good. Hey, we need to get him on fire. If he gets on fire, it's huge. Burks almost loses it out of bounds. The referee would never saw it. He was running the other end. Turner's going to set the offense up. Now Turner's going to look to drive. Still looking to. We got a 5-second call. 5-second call. Hey, that's good. We'll take it.
It's good. It's good defense. It's good defense.
Terry Long's going to bring it across the timeline for the Seminoles. He stopped and looked. Chris Littleton's going to shoot a three. It's up. Good. Three. That's two big threes for Chris Littleton. A three from Dalen Love. And the Seminoles are right back in it, down by 5. Got to stay up on his. Oh, me. Here comes another one.
You got to get in his face. You gotta,
I don't know what they're doing. I mean, I don't understand it.
They've dropped back into a little bit of a zone there, but you got to go out and challenge the shooter.
It'll be a 30-second timeout. Rivercrest up 47-39. We'll take a quick timeout with them. We'll be right back after a word from the Osceola School District.
The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles!
And we are back. 5:49 left in the third. Rivercrest 47, Osceola 39. Seminoles got within 5, and Rivercrest is able to extend it back out.
And what you need right here for Osceola is just go down and get a basket. You don't have to get them all at once. There's no 8-point shot. You go down and get a basket.
Long's going to drive, gets it into Love, and that's exactly what you wanted.
Yep.
Drive and dish.
Get the ball down on the block. Play big.
Boy, Dan Newsom was great at that last year, wasn't
he? He was. What you see now is Osceola settled back into a box and one.
We got a whistle and a foul on the rebound. It's going to go the other way. Going to get number 13. That's Diggs. Be his third, team's second.
That's probably Rivercrest's largest player outside of Jalen West. So he has to sit with 3, so you should really be able to exploit the block right now.
Seminoles need another good shot right here. Dalen Love on the left elbow. Now he's going to drive. We got a whistle and a foul.
Foul's going to go against Cam Turner. He just got his hands in there. Dalen wants to drive the basketball. I'd like to see him catch it a little closer to the post, but you can't. You just can't downplay his quickness, his ability to get to the rim.
Comes a three-pointer in the corner from Dalen Love. It's no good. Seminoles got a steal. Throw it out to Chris Littleton in the corner. It's up. It is good.
That's the person.
Huge three-pointer. Chris turns around and gives a salute to the fans.
That's who needs to be shooting that shot, not Dalen Love.
Seminoles are within 3. Hey, you got to keep playing where we're at home. Our fans hollering at home. Come on, Seminole fans. They can hear you. That's why we call you the Seminole Nation, folks. They can hear you in this gym. Drive to the lane. Burks puts up a shot, no good. Askew's got the rebound. He puts it up and good. That's a big bucket there for Alex Askew.
That's a big-time play, but it was a good defensive series for Osceola to right at the end.
Chris Littleton, it's a big three-pointer. It's up off the back iron, no good. And the rebound comes to Williams. Here comes a three-pointer from Jerry Long. It's up, no good. Dalen Love's got the rebound. It's up. And there's going to be a three-point play right there. Let's see who the foul's on. I think that's on number 3, Clay Burks. That'll be his first. Team 4, three-point play coming from Dalen Love.
If Dalen Love comes away with the foul and the opportunity for the three-point play, But that play is made by A.J. Harris, getting his hands on the basketball and blocking out well on the rebound.
Misses the free throw, down by 3. Turner's got it top of the key. 3:58 left in this ball game, in the third quarter, I'm sorry. And there's a block by Anthony Harris Jr. He gives it to Chris Littleton. Here comes another three-point shot. It's up and no good. You ain't going to have that every time. You got to take some other shots. And AJ's got the steal with all. Kim Turner's going to steal it back. He takes a three-point shot. It's up, no good. Knocked back out to Askew. Now Williams over to Harris. Harris is going to go right down the lane. That's a foul, and it's a three-point play. Anthony Harris Jr. Hey, when it's going your way, Bobby, it's going your way.
Well, you know, kids are taught. If you know you're fouled, you hear the whistle, throw it up.
Throw it up.
Throw it up, and it may go in, and it did. AJ throws it over his head. His back's to the goal, and bam, he makes the shot.
Burks gets the foul. That's his second. And free throws
There's
made. We got a new ball game. 49-49, 3:24. Hey, fans at home, don't give up on us. Let's clap. Let's holler. Get them back in the ball game. They can hear you, I promise you. Turner gives it to Askew. Askew looks to drive. He's double teamed up top. Lane, almost gets the steal, goes down low, lays it off the glass, and good. And it's going to be a three-point play. Good job there.
Get Chris on that.
They moved that ball around where Jalen West.
Now they're gonna get A.J. Harris on that.
Be his second. That's team first. West gets the three-point play.
Now you just want to play under control. You're not going to get it. Just play under control.
A.J. goes down the lane. Has it stolen. Askew for 3. It's up. Nothing but net.
Can't let him shoot. Cannot let him shoot.
And that puts them back ahead. 55-49. 2:49 left in the third. See what they got here. Be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them after a word from First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And we are back. 2:49 left in the third quarter. Rivercrest 55, Osceola 49. We got a good one. Man, we got a good one.
You knew it was going to be a good ball game.
Jerry Long breaks across the timeline, gives it to Dalen Love. He's going to look to drive, throws it back out to Jerry. Back to Dalen. Again, Dalen's going to drive. He's going to lay it off the glass. Oh, my goodness. They said he traveled. And Bobby, the reason why he traveled is because he was held.
He tucked the basketball like a football and took off running. They're going to get you every time. He needs to post. I know he wants to drive. I know he wants to get out wide and drive, but he also needs to look down low on that as well. He dishes that basketball to A.J. Harris. It's a layup.
Turner brings across the timeline.
Osceola still in the box and one, having Jerry Long shadow Alex Askew.
Burks goes down the lane, throws it back out. Back to him. Clay Burks, here comes a three-point shot. It's up nothing. And there's a foul. He's going to get number 22. That's Jalen West. That's his fourth. Team 6.
And the other big for Rivercrest now has 4, and that's where Dalen Love working on the backboard, blocking out well and using his body to make things happen for Osceola.
Jerry Long brings it across the timeline. Now he looks to drive right down the lane, lays it off the glass and good. Hey, again, that's a la Dan Newsom. That's what he did all last year.
Jerry has no fear at all.
Ashew's got the basketball top of the key. He's going to look to drive. I'm going to tell you, that's what he wants to do. He's going to get it to Turner. Still, now Turner's going to reset the offense.
Rivercrest is going to be content to run a little clock here.
Turner's going to drive. Gives it to Burke. Now to Askew. They got him double teamed right here. And there's a steal by Dontavian Littleton. Lays it off the glass and good. 55-53, 1:10 left in the third. Hey, you just got to be patient on defense.
Good defense, good defense. They're
Don't
staying in the
force it.
box and one.
Throws it inside. And there's a good dish to West. And he's going to be fouled.
And I got to tell you, everybody looks at that and says, oh, Dontavian committed a foul, but that was a good foul.
It is.
Rivercrest passing the basketball well, finding the open area in that box and one. That's the issue with the box and one defense is you have to pull out to the wings, leave some open area underneath the basket. But that defense has confused Rivercrest somewhat and has played well for the Seminoles.
West makes the first free throw. Latham's in the ball game for Turner. Misses the second one. Osceola's got the rebound. 3-point lead by Rivercrest. 52 seconds left here in the third. Now Jerry's going to look. Here comes a three-pointer from Long. It's a long one. And Osceola's going to knock the basketball out of bounds, be Rivercrest's basketball.
And that's kind of been the issue today, Michael, you didn't need that shot right there. If somebody's going to take that shot, I want Chris Littleton taking that shot. But you want to tie the basketball game up, but there's a lot of basketball game left. And that shot selection is just not going to be conducive to getting back to leading the basketball game.
They left Askew open on the left elbow.
Can't do that.
I don't understand it. They boxed and wanted him. I guess they just let him go that time.
I don't think Jerry could find him.
Dalen Love's going to drive. Going to lay it off the glass and good. Good job there by Dalen Love. They need to play good defense right here. They're going to double. Throws it up top. Turner. 8 seconds. 7. That's 5-second call. 5-second call. 2.4. Hey, we need a good shot right here.
I'm looking for Chris Littleton. I want to get the basketball in Chris Littleton's hands right here.
It's got to be fast. There it is. Littleton takes a three-point shot. It misses everything. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Osceola's back in the ball game, folks. Rivercrest by 4, 59-55. Take a timeout. Back in 1 minute.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
And we are back. Start of the fourth quarter. Rivercrest 59, Osceola 55. Osceola outscores Rivercrest 25-18 in the third quarter with a big quarter by Chris Littleton and Dalen Love.
Osceola stays in the box and one.
Clay Burke's going to shoot a three-point shot. It's up. Misses everything. Love's got the rebound, and here comes A.J. up to Jerry Long. Back to A.J. He lays it off the glass.
Good job. Good job giving the basketball back up by Jerry Long.
Turner's going to have it top of the key. He looks to drive. Picks his dribble up. Here comes I was going to say here comes a three-pointer, and it's short. And there's a baseball pass to Chris Littleton. He goes down the lane, lays it up, good. Back to a tie ball game, 59-59. Turner's got it top of the key for the Colts. He throws it inside. West. He misses his shot. Love's got it. And now
good job by Dalen.
Yes. Going to be a little patient. Find a good shot. We got a whistle.
They called a double dribble on Chris. I thought maybe the ball had gotten tipped, but I don't think the official feels that way. So
got a timeout, Rivercrest. 6:52 left in the ball game. 59-59. Trying to see what they want. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Be back in 1 minute.
The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, "Go Seminoles!"
And we are back here at Seminole Arena. 6:52 left in this ball game. Bobby, 59-59. Looking at the fouls for Rivercrest, Jalen West has got 4. Cam Turner's got 3. Braden Diggs has got 3. The only person with 3 fouls at all for Osceola is Don Littleton. So we'll see how that works out as we go down the stretch here.
These fouls could play out big time for Rivercrest at the end of this basketball game. That, like I said, Braylon Diggs is the biggest player on the Rivercrest basketball team, and Jalen West is another big, and they're both in foul trouble. So that could really bode well for Osceola going down the stretch.
Tried to get it down to Askew inside, couldn't get it there. They do get it out to Clay Burks. Burks going to throw it back out.
Oh,
and, man, they said Don did the tightrope. That's a good dish right there, and West has 2.
That played out well for Rivercrest, but that was definitely a foul.
Yeah. He walked the tightrope. AJ. They're trying to get it to the Don Littleton. He lays it up good. Hey, that's great basketball.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. High-low post. Look for the cutter. Get the layup. That's where Osceola has an advantage.
Turner's got the basketball. He's at top of the key. Throws it down in the corner. Back to Turner. Throws it across to Burks. To Askew. There's a steal. Steal by Jerry Long. He just needs to hang on. He ain't got no troops. His own man ran over him. That's the problem. It was a double dribble, but his own man ran over him. When you don't have numbers, just bring it back out.
Slow down, and Jerry was doing that. He was going to back the basketball out, but just too much excitement a little bit there. You love the hustle, but the defense is working. And the best way to keep a shooter out of a basketball game is to deny him the basketball.
Air ball by Turner. Throws it up to Chris Littleton. He lays it off the glass and good, and that's a 3-point play. Little head fake there.
That's just experience, Michael. That's a kid that's played a lot of basketball, and he no reason to do anything crazy there. Showboat, get the defender off his feet, make sure you make the layup, and then draw the foul. Textbook basketball play by Chris Littleton. Got to have your free throw.
Misses the free throw. Osceola leads by 2, 63-61, and I think Rivercrest is going to take another timeout. And we'll take it with them after a word from Bugmobile Pest Control.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation.
And we are back here at Seminole Arena. 5:02 left in this ball game. Osceola 63, Rivercrest 61. What a game we've got here tonight on a Saturday afternoon matinee from Seminole Arena.
Great game. Great game.
Rivercrest will have the basketball. Turner's going to inbound the basketball. Gives it to Clay Burks. And Turner's going to set it up.
And Osceola stays in the box and one.
got it inside to West, and that's exactly that was a setup play right there. They wanted to penetrate. They knew that the defense would collapse.
Yep.
That's exactly what happened.
That's those open areas of that box and one.
Love way out on the court. That's your big man trying to dribble. Here comes the three-pointer by him, and he misses everything. And there's a steal. Chris Littleton, there's a three-point play. Three-pointer, it's to go all halfway down. And Dalen Love cleans it up with two.
Good job by Dalen Love making up for his miss. But
I think they didn't do half a point or something like that. That ball was almost all the way down, Bobby.
I don't know how Chris missed that one. I know that popped back out. But again,
here we go, same play.
Chris is the one you want shooting that basketball.
That's right. Turner's got it top of the key. They want to run that same play again. Here comes Askew. He's running through. Now they're going to go to their right. Turner's going to be out of bounds. They're going to say Littleton knocked it out. Where's that replay? We need that replay there.
Yeah, we need replay. Good job,
steal.
Chris Littleton. How is that not a foul?
And West is going to lay it off the glass and good. I don't know how you don't have a foul right there.
I understand letting them play, but that's a little too much.
But don't change now, though.
No, they need to stay consistent.
And A.J. Harris takes a wild shot. And they're going to say Osceola kicked the ball out of bounds.
Another shot that's another ill-advised shot by Osceola. You're in too big a hurry. Set the offense. You're in a tie ball game. No reason to be in any hurry.
Turner's going to take the shot here. It's up no good. Osceola's got the rebound, and here we go. Rivercrest going to get a timeout. Man, I'll tell you what.
I'm a fan of letting them play a little bit, but this is going to get out of hand if they don't slow it down.
Bob, let's take a quick timeout. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And we are back. 3:07 left in this ball game. 65-65, and the Seminoles have did a awesome job of getting back in this ball game.
They have, and they got back in the basketball game by defense. I can't say enough about the job Jerry Long has done on Alex Askew. He's basically taking him out of the basketball game offensively, and that's what you're looking for in that box and one defense, and Osceola comes back out in it again. Just offensively, they got to slow down a little bit and set the half-court offense. They possess a size advantage. They need to utilize it.
Seminoles got to be very careful, though. Here comes a three-pointer from Clay Burke. Gets up, nothing but net.
Can't leave Clay open out there. You just can't do it.
Seminoles just got to play the game here. Plenty of time left.
There's no hurry here.
Gives it to Littleton. Rivercrest got the basketball back on the steal. Burks. Back to look, and that's exactly what they're doing right here is what Osceola needs to do on our offensive side. They're going to set the play up. Here comes another one from Burks. He misses everything. Love's got it.
We'll give the basketball up, Dalen.
$70-65, 5-point lead for Rivercrest, and that's just sloppy basketball on Osceola's part.
It is, and again, there was no reason to be in a hurry there. You find a guard, get the basketball to guard, set the offense up, and run your offense. Everybody wants to see the pretty stuff. Everybody wants to see the dunks. At this point in the basketball game, when you were down by 3, you needed a bucket. You needed a bucket bad, and you really got to play within yourself.
I want to thank our sponsors, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas. They are the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Bugmobile Pest Control, our banner sponsor. I want to thank them so much for being on board. Roller Swift Funeral Home. We'll thank David Tucker and the crew at Roller Swift for the continued sponsorship of the Seminole Nation and the Osceola School District, always sponsoring the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Don't forget, folks, if you're watching on Facebook, please hit that like button. And if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.
Right here, Osceola's in serious need of a bucket.
We've got a horn going off, and it's not the fire alarm, so we're all right.
No, it wasn't fire alarm. I'm not sure why we stopped play. That gives Rivercrest a chance to get their defense set.
Jerry Long's going to bring it right down the court. He goes right down the lane, lays it on top of the rim.
No fear. No fear whatsoever.
70-67. Rivercrest going to run that's a steal by Don Taven Littleton. He lays it off the glass and good.
Good defense by Don Taven. Better finish.
1 point game, 70-69. Rivercrest leading Osceola by 1.
And the senior Cam Turner has the ball in his hands, and they're looking for that leadership from him right now.
They're going to spread the floor and run some clock. They're going to try to minimize this bleeding right here.
You got to come out and challenge the basketball.
How they going to drive? Looks to drive. He does drive. Here comes a baseline. It's a jump ball, and it's going to be Osceola's basketball in the alternating possession.
And a lot of people would say, okay, that's over the back, but Dalen Love is up higher and gets possession of the basketball above Cam Turner. That's a good no call by the official. Again, I don't understand why we're stopping the basketball.
Said the clock started. He didn't want to because it was rolling.
I understand.
So the referee helped us out. But I'm going to tell you, usually referees won't do that.
That's true.
They'll just let you do it. And Jerry Long goes down the lane, lays it up, no good. We got a whistle and a foul.
Again, and you know, we look at the foul situation for Rivercrest, and they have some foul trouble. It looks like Coach Wilson has told Jerry to drive the basketball and see if we can draw some fouls and get him in deeper foul trouble.
2 free throws coming from Jerry Long. First free throw up and good. That foul was on number 5, Carmelo Vasquez, be his second, team 7th.
It's a big free throw from a sophomore and a big gain. Having a defensive substitution here.
Yeah, looked like mass confusion.
It looked like it was.
Jerry Long makes both of them. Remember, 2 huge free throws.
Big free throws by Jerry Long right there.
And now he's going to bring Bass back out of the game.
I'm sure Taclavion saying, Coach, what you want me to do?
No, you take me out. You put me in, you take me out. 71-70, 1 minute, about a minute 1 left here.
You got to resist the urge to foul right here. Right here, foul is a bad play, so you just need to run your defense, play within yourself.
Burks up here on the right elbow. Gives it number 5. He throws it. Oh, it's a wild pass. Here comes Askew. And there's a block.
Whoa.
Love's got the rebound. Hey, we just need to slow down right here.
Slow down. But they didn't.
Anthony Harris Jr.
Great
lays it off the glass.
by
It's
Don
good.
Taven.
3-point lead now for Osceola. Hey, you got to keep playing. Stay up on the defensive side here. Don't let him shoot the 3. Goes out of bounds, and it's a turnover. Osceola's got the basketball. 24 seconds left, 73-70. Just got to take care of the basketball here.
Big turnover by Rivercrest.
And there's a steal by Rivercrest.
Turnover by Osceola.
Askew's in the corner. It's up. And
that's a foul.
Now that's over the back.
That would be classified as over the back.
Yes. And if that's on West, that's his 5th.
It is.
Oh, wait a minute. They called it on Osceola.
Called it. Called it
on Don Taven Littleton for boxing out. So you can't box out?
I don't understand that call at all. Don Taven wasn't even involved in the play.
Throws it in. Burks Looks
Good
for
job
the
by
three-pointer.
Dalen
It's
Love.
blocked. Throws it on up to Chris Littleton. Chris Littleton's just going to try to play keep away. And
Did you
there's
see the senior experience
Yes.
right there? Chris says, I don't need a bucket. I'm up by 3. All I need to do is secure the basketball.
That's exactly
Throws
right.
the foul. He can put the game away right here.
5.8 seconds left, folks. Hey, if you think that clapping and that hollering didn't do good at home, you look at this. Look at this right now, folks. Seminole fans, we appreciate you clapping at home, keeping them fired up. Chris Littleton misses a shot. They still have an opportunity. 3, 2, 1. It's blocked, and that's the ball game. And the Seminoles have done it. 73-70 here tonight, Bobby.
Great basketball game. You love the basketball game in the heart. Both teams out here playing hard, but Osceola got over their shooting woes early. They were down by 15 at one point, worked back into the basketball game. Again, I know I harp on it, I say it all the time, but that size advantage. A.J. Harris, Dontaven Littleton, Dalen Love, being able to rebound the basketball, play low, and take control of the paint, that's huge for this Seminole basketball team.
What a game here tonight. That's all I can say. Hey, hats off to Rivercrest. You can't slight them at all.
No,
They've got
it's
a good basketball
team.
team. They were up big at one point, but the heart of the Seminoles to find a way to come back here tonight, get back in this ball game, and get a 3-point win, 73-70. Woo, Bobby.
The mark of a good basketball team is when your shots aren't falling. When what carries you and what's carried Osceola so far this season has been the 3-point shot. When those 3-point shots aren't falling, can you find another way to win? Osceola does that tonight defensively. They go into the box and 1 to slow down Alex Askew. Great basketball player on that Rivercrest Colt basketball team. Essentially take him out of the basketball game offensively. Jerry Long does a great job. Sophomore there against a senior. He's out there playing hard defensively, and you find a way to win it. That's the mark of a good basketball team.
Bobby, let's keep it right here. And all right, let's go back over our scoring here tonight. Let's see here. Rivercrest outscores Osceola 20-13 in the first quarter, and then 21-15 in the second quarter to have a 41-28 lead at the half. That's a 13-point lead at the half. Seminoles come back in the third quarter and outscore Rivercrest 25-18, and then 18-11 in the fourth to win this game 73-70. Leading scores for Rivercrest. Alex Askew had 21 big points tonight. Jalen West had 13 for Osceola. Dalen Love had 25 huge points here tonight. Chris Littleton with 19. And Bobby, it's just a huge win for Osceola tonight.
You just can't ask for much more out of a basketball team that was down 13 at half and come back and win the basketball game. A good bunch of kids played back into the basketball game defensively. That's what you wanted to see. And you just can't say enough about Coach Wilson and what he did with these kids in the second half of this basketball game.
Bobby, as we end our broadcast here tonight, we want to thank our sponsors once again. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, Greg Reese, Taylor Lucius. They are the backbone, and we got this whole thing started for us. They are the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. That's First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas. I want to thank Bugmobile Pest Control. They were right there with them.
They were.
Stepped in on day one and became our banner sponsor. I want to thank Mr. Gonzalez and the whole crew up there at Bugmobile Pest Control. I want to thank Roller Swift Funeral Home. David Tucker has always been one to come in and give us help us out with donations, whatever we need.
Just don't cross him.
Just
don't cross him. You'll be under the vault. Don't cross him.
Just don't cross him. That's exactly right. We appreciate David and Roller Swift Funeral Home for all that they do. Hey, and I can't say enough about Alfred Hogan and Mr. Toriano Green with the Osceola School District. They've stepped up, helped us out a whole lot with everything here in the arena. With helping us with a sponsorship, we appreciate them so much.
And they recognize that with COVID-19 and the things that were going on, that the ability to watch the basketball game from home and be safe and not expose yourself in the public settings was going to be big, and they stepped up in a big way, recognizing that this would be an avenue for people to watch these Seminoles play.
Big win here tonight for the Osceola Seminoles, 73-70 over the Rivercrest Colts. Bobby, keeps Osceola in the driver's seat on the conference play, makes them 6-0 in conference. But hey, it gets no easier after tonight. On Tuesday night, Osceola's got to travel to Manila. They're undefeated in conference, and that's going to be another one to see, another huge game to see who's going to be the top right now of the conference.
That's a big game for Osceola. You come away with a victory there, and you put yourself actually in control of your own destiny and in the driver's seat. And that's what Osceola needs to accomplish coming out of that ball game Tuesday night. You get it done here tonight. Next step, you got to go to Manila and win.
No doubt about it. Hey, we'll see everybody Tuesday night from Manila. Seminole Nation will be live. I can't remember if it's going to be 2 or 3 games, but we'll let everybody know on our Seminole Nation Facebook page exactly what time the games will start and what time we'll be on the air Tuesday night from Manila. Can't wait to get over and see our friends. Mighty Manila Lions has a huge page that they do Manila Lion live stream. They do an excellent job. The Mighty Manila Lions do, and I can't wait to get over there and see the whole crew from them and hey, just get to see some good basketball from Manila.
And it'll be a good basketball game. Manila's a well-coached basketball team, and they always come out scrappy and ready to play and play well. And this is a multi-talented Osceola Seminole basketball team. It's going to be a fun game to watch, just like this one tonight was.
No doubt about it. All right, for Bobby Eflin, the best color man in the state of Arkansas. I don't care what they say. He's the best in the business. I want to thank Shane Cagle on the camera tonight. He did an excellent job. Gage Eflin kind of ran a little bit of everything with the stats and all the producing and stuff like that. And I am Michael Eflin. I want to say good night from Seminole Arena. 73-70, Osceola beats Rivercrest.